And welcome back to Ozarks Live. We're here with our good friend Kyle Wiley-Pickett. How you doing?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, good to be back.
Time for the symphony once again.
It means there's a symphony concert this week.
It means there is one coming up this weekend. Now, this sounds like a dandy. This is music and pictures to go with it.
Yeah, this one, you know, all year I've been excited about these programs, but this is one I've been waiting for. Because we have so many different special things on it that are a little outside the norm for a symphony concert. We're doing a couple multimedia things. One of them is a piece by Dave and Chris Brubeck, Chris is Dave's son, called Ansel Adams America, and it's got this wonderful film of Ansel Adams photographs, his iconic black and white photographs that play along with this score by Dave Brubeck. Dave and Ansel were friends.
Oh,
and so that's the history of this.
This is Dave Brubeck, Take Five.
Take Five,
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
And that's going to be great music.
It's great. And then I'm pairing it with a project we're doing in conjunction with Springfield Public Schools. And we had kids from the public schools submit pictures that we put into a film. And we're playing that along with Copeland's Our Town. So we've got Ansel Adams America, and then we've got Springfield Our Town in pictures through kids' eyes.
Through kids' eyes, which I just
Brubeck,
love.
Copeland.
Yeah.
I mean, how much more Americana are we going to get?
More.
Really?
So we're actually, the other thing is we're bringing back a violinist who played with us a couple years ago. Her name is Tessa Lark, and she's a skyrocketing superstar. There she is right there. Coming right off of Grammy nomination. She was at the Grammys a couple weeks ago for this piece that we were a partial co-commissioner of.
Wow, really?
Meaning Springfield Symphony was part of a group of orchestras that paid for this piece of music, and it's a piece by Michael Torke. He's an American composer, and it is a bluegrass-inspired violin concerto, and it is fantastic.
Well, looking at her picture, first of all, she's a player with an attitude, is what it looks like.
Yeah, well,
yeah. I mean, that is not the first picture I would imagine if I'm thinking of a concert violinist.
Right. There
Not
you go.
exactly, but now Springfield symphony goers will maybe have seen her before.
They will, yes. If you've been a symphony goer, she opened our season a couple of years ago playing Tchaikovsky. I mean, as straight ahead classical music as you would imagine. And then for her encore, she came out, kicked off her shoes, and then barefoot played some bluegrass. She said, "I'm from Kentucky. I'm not from far from here.
I love that.
You mind if I play a little bluegrass for you?" And so she played this piece. I mean, it brought the house down.
It had to.
Yeah.
I mean, you make a different kind of connection,
Yeah.
and you get to see that just because you're a classical musician doesn't mean you don't love other kinds of music.
Sure.
That's right. Well, she grew up, her dad plays bluegrass, and so she grew up with that in her blood. And, you know, she has all the skills, the technique, the ability, the training as a classical violinist. I mean, a virtuoso violinist. And then all of the, you know, the growing up with this musical culture of bluegrass.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. And it's amazing what Michael Torke did with this piece, too, because it's, you know, it's a standard classical style piece with the orchestra backing you up. It's in 3 movements, but it's all this bluegrass-inspired music.
Yeah, you don't think of bluegrass with a huge orchestra.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
And if you think, I may not know this music, I'm not sure, you have Spotify playlists on the website,
That's true.
which I think is great.
Yeah, you can go on our website, and if you click on the concert, we are putting up a Spotify playlist for all of the pieces that are on the program, and then you can listen before you come. And you know, that's one of the things in pop music. You go to a concert, you know, you go see The Who. You've heard the pieces before. It doesn't spoil it to know them ahead of time.
Same thing here.
Same thing here. So
okay, SpringfieldMoSymphony.org.